And we have our special guest in the studio this morning from the Muskegon Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce. We have Cece Riley. Good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
Nice to see you. We have Oscar Osbo here. He is recording this on the video, so not only on the radio, but you're going to be on video on our Facebook page. Isn't that nice?
How exciting.
Okay. Well, we're going to be talking about the big art festival. It's going on downtown Muskegon. That's the 3rd and the 4th of July, isn't it?
Absolutely. We're really getting into the meat now, getting all the planning finalized. Next Friday and Saturday we'll be kicking off. So.
It's getting bigger every year, isn't it?
It really is. We were kind of overwhelmed with the success of the first year, and it's just really been building since then. This will be our 3rd year coordinating the festival.
Yeah, art has been the driving force in downtown Muskegon for over a century. And in 1961, Hackley Park became the center for a large-scale art and craft show known as the Muskegon Art in the Park. I remember that barely. In 2013, the Muskegon Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce took over the local Art in the Park event to the next level with the creation of the Lakeshore Art Festival. So just a little brief history.
Yeah, absolutely. And this year we're stepping it up a notch even beyond the Lakeshore Art Festival. And the Chamber is producing the 4th of July fireworks at Heritage Landing over Muskegon Lake this summer as well. And then we're also coordinating with another entity to do like a small scale music festival at Heritage Landing on the 3rd and 4th too. So there's a lot going on.
Really? What kind of acts are we going to have?
It's called Muskegon Rockstock.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Local people.
It's going to be, they're pretty regional draws. The 2 headlines are Friday night, the Crane Wives are going to be playing, and then Saturday night is going to be Mega 80s, and they're a huge hit. So we're really looking forward to it. A lot of people are kind of referring to it as like parties in the park on steroids. It's just going to be, a big family get together, fun, bring the family down. It's extremely affordable. It's $5 for a night, and you can get tickets ahead of time or at the gate, and then $8 for the whole weekend. So it's going to be tons of fun.
You going to have any beer?
There's going to be beverage tents, yep, absolutely. Okay. We'll have food, so there's a lot going on there. And
so there's going to be a children's lane, street performers, community canvas. What is that?
Oh, we have all sorts of things happening at the Lakeshore Art Festival, and that's Friday and Saturday next week, July 3 and 4, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and there'll be the fine art in Hackley Park, and then we'll have crafters along the streets on Western and 4th. And then we'll have a lot of the festival food favorites come back every year that people love to come down and, get those great steak tips and all that good stuff.
Really?
And then our children's lane is going to be phenomenal this year. We have a new coordinator that's helping produce that. Her name's Brittany. She owns Fit for Mom Muskegon, which is like a mom's workout group, and she's partnering with the YMCA of Muskegon. And they're doing this whole cool children's lane called Step Into Art, and it's going to be really interactive with all these booths that the kids can go up to and color. We're going to have bounce houses. The Winter Sports Complex is bringing their wheeled luge down there, so people who've never done that will be able to try that out.
Yeah, a professional artist from the Wine and Canvas Company will teach you how to paint your own postcard-size canvas and take it home with you, right? There's a charge, only $5.
Yeah.
You can create your own masterpiece. Kids can paint too. That is going to be a lot of fun for everyone.
We have a couple different ways for people to really get their hands dirty at the Lakeshore Art Festival. We have the Wine and Canvas project that you just mentioned.
Sure.
And then Arts and Crafts Studio is doing the same thing in the children's lane, so there'll be one for children, one for adults. And then the Community Canvas project is taking place around the big statue in the middle of downtown Muskegon. And that's really where anybody in the community can come out and paint canvases, and then at the end of the day, the Muskegon Center for the Arts chalks up the canvases into like smaller pieces, and then they actually sell them and raise money.
Oh, I see.
It's really cool.
That's a wonderful idea. So let me see. There's going to be street performers. There's going to be jugglers, musicians, yo-yoers.
Yeah, absolutely. I almost forgot. We have 3 to 4. I think there's 4 stations throughout the festival where there's going to be people performing throughout the day, both days. Everything from a violinist to, you said it, jugglers. We've had a little bit of everything in the past, and we're looking forward to even more this year. So there's going to be something for everybody, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now, what are the hours? Starting, Friday, the 3rd and the 4th?
Yeah.
2 days, right?
2 days for both the Lakeshore Art Festival and Rockstock. The Lakeshore Art Festival is downtown Muskegon from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. And then the gates will open at Heritage Landing at 5 p.m. both days with live music starting at 6. And then that'll go until dusk. And then it'll end with the big 4th of July fireworks on Saturday.
Oh, wow. That is a great, great event. So, on the count of 3, everybody, keep your fingers crossed that it's going to be nice weather, you know?
Oh, it is
1, 2,
going to be
3.
nice weather.
Yeah, we just got to have, it's the 4th of July. We got to have beautiful weather.
Absolutely. Our community really shines that weekend. So.
Yeah. Well, you folks at the Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce have put a lot of work into this, haven't you?
Yeah, we absolutely have. It's a giant project of ours, but it's a ton of fun, and it really brings a lot of the community out, and it's starting to get more regional and, statewide draw. Our artists actually come from all over the country. We have some from Florida, Texas. We have a lot of local ones from Muskegon, too, but it's really a pretty cool show. We have almost 300 exhibitors that are going to be there this year, so it's definitely something to come check out.
How many last year? Were there 300 or a little
We had
shy?
just under 300 last year, so we're growing at about 10% every year, and we're really, at this point, we're just trying to grow the quality of the artists because our footprint's pretty large already.
You might run out of room or something.
Yeah, well, that's why we're trying to get quality, not quantities.
Yeah, there's always plenty of room, right?
Yeah,
For
absolutely.
something like this, you have to close off more roads every year. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
And the shops are open. You can shop the shops.
Yep, all the downtown businesses will be open as well, and a lot of the local restaurants and bars downtown are going to be doing music on the patios.
Oh, wow.
It's really going to be a great, fun weekend and there's going to be, something for dad and something for the kids, and so no excuse not to come.
And lots of food around. Food vendors going to be there. Did you mention that? I'm sorry.
I did. We have over 20 food vendors that are going to be at the festival, and they'll be on 3rd Street and then at the corner of 1st and Western right outside the Children's Lane. So we have 2 kind of different locations and all sorts of great food from, ices to Fatty Lumpkins is going to be down there. We have a couple other local food trucks, so it's going to be a great time.
Well, that's wonderful. So, can you stick around? We're going to take a little break.
Yeah, absolutely.
And do you have enough volunteers? I think we're going to come back and talk about that, okay?
Sure, that sounds great.
Anybody need to volunteer their time?
Yeah, we would love volunteers. We already have a great group of volunteers signed up, but we still need quite a few more, and all of our volunteers are running through the United Way Volunteer Center this year. So.
And we'll talk more about that after a little break here. We collect our thoughts, and then we come back and wrap this interview up. We're talking with C.C. Riley from the Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce, and we'll be right back. Anyway, we're back with C.C. Riley from the Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce. He's always a delight to have her on the air. We're talking about the big arts festival, July 3rd and 4th, downtown Muskegon.
Yeah, absolutely. We have so much planned. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, about the time it gets over, the festival gets over, you start planning for the next one, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It almost really does take a year to plan festivals of this scale, so.
Well, when you have music entertainment, they have to be booked well in advance, don't they?
Yeah, luckily we outsource most of the, we hired B. Baskin Enterprises to do the rock sack component of the festival. So he's contracted to do that portion, and then the Chamber's doing the fireworks and the Lakeshore Art Festival. So it's been a great partnership this year, and we hope to continue it for years to come.
So, volunteers, you have a wonderful group, I bet, right? Dedicated folks.
We do. We've had a great group of volunteers who have been with us since the beginning when we took this festival over, and we're always looking for more. 4th of July is a hard weekend to get volunteers. However, if you do volunteer, you do get a ticket to go to the concert at night. So that's a little perk that we were able to add this year, which is great. And we're running all of our volunteers through United Way's Volunteer Center this year. So we have like an interactive website where you can go pick the spots you want.
Really?
Yeah, and there's all sorts of information about volunteering and the different shifts available at the Lakeshore Art Festival website, which is lakeshoreartfestival.org.
Okay. Everything from logistics, setup, water sales, breakfast brigade, children's lane volunteers, and a lot more. And you can all check it out on the website.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, maybe somebody wants to call. What's the number? Do you have a number?
Yeah, absolutely. People can call the Chamber's office anytime to ask questions about the festival. Our number is 231-722-3751, and the Lakeshore Art Festival director is pretty crazy busy right now, but most of the Chamber staff can answer any of the questions about the event.
Oh, okay. So I noticed the breakfast deal? What's that?
The breakfast is actually just for the artists. We serve all of the artists that participate in the show breakfast in the morning as they're getting set up. So it's kind of a nice little perk to being in the show, and they love it. So.
Well, that's nice. That's wonderful. Okay, all happening in beautiful downtown Muskegon, the Arts Festival, July 3rd and 4th. And once again, let's just keep our fingers crossed that you have nice weather. And even if you don't, everybody's geared toward covering things up, correct?
We will have wonderful weather. It's not going to be an issue.
I like the way you think, because everybody talks about the weather, but nobody does anything about it.
Right.
Well, thanks for being here. I think we've covered it.
Yeah, we covered a lot, and if anybody's looking for more information, the Art Festival website, as I mentioned before, is lakeshoreartfestival.org, and then Muskegon Rockstock, the concert at Heritage Landing, has a website as well, which is muskegonrockstock.com, and they're both on Facebook as well, so if you look them up on Facebook, you can stay up to date with what's happening and RSVP to come to the events on there. So.
Okay. Well, it's always a pleasure to have you here. You're welcome anytime.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Always fun.
Yeah, talking with Cece Raleigh from the Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce about that big Arts Fest, July 3rd and 4th, downtown Muskegon, so be there. And, we do have a lot of wonderful things here in the White Lake area, too, and we'll be talking more about those festivals as the weeks proceed here. So we try and please everybody, and it's a big job, isn't it?
It is. There's so much going on in this community in the summer. I don't know how you do it.
I know. From Norton Shores, Muskegon, Whitehall, Montague, a lot of great things going on. And that's what local radio stations are all about, to keep everybody informed. And, of course, we're always live here in the morning, about as live as I can be. So thanks once again.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay.